So this video is to introduce to you some of the neat features with Microsoft Word. You can access this through Office 365. So let's show you some of the neat things that it can do. So first of all, when you write your Office Word document, whether you're using your own or uploading someone else's, the first thing we want to do is go up to the top and we want to click on Simplified Ribbon, and we want to turn that off so that we actually get the full ribbon here. So you can see now it's changed it and it gives us a little bit more detail in our taskbar up here. So what I want to do is, the first thing is, if I am a native speaker of another language, I can go up to the review button and I can go to translate, and I can either translate a selection or I can translate the entire document. So I'm going to translate this entire document since it's only one sentence, and it will ask me what I want to translate it from. So I can put it from English and put it into another language. I'll just leave it on Spanish, and then I go to translate. So what will then happen is, if I have a hard time understanding that document in English, I can listen to it in Spanish or look at it in Spanish. So to go back, I would just go view the original, and from view the original, I get brought back to this bar right here. At the top here, there's also this view button or tab. I would select that and it brings me to something called Immersive Reader. I really like Immersive Reader for a number of reasons, and I'm going to show you why. So if I click on Immersive Reader, the first option that it allows me to do is it allows me to have this read aloud.
The paragraph was written in English and then changed to another language for the students.
Okay, whoa, that's way too quick for me. So I can go down to the voice settings and I can have this slowed right down towards the turtle, or sped up towards the rabbit. I can change it to a female voice and I can re-listen to it.
The paragraph was written in English and then changed to another language for the students.
Okay. So I've got that option to have it read aloud to me, but also if I come up here to text preferences, I can increase spacing or decrease spacing. So if I have students that are maybe dyslexic and have a hard time reading as the font is all kind of bunched together, I can turn this on or off, increase spacing, decrease spacing. And you can see it spreads out the font over various lines. I also can go up to the top and I can go to grammar options, and this is turned on already, but what I can do is I can turn it off. So it's color coded, so all nouns in purple, verbs in red, and I can turn this right off. So I can have black text, or I can break down the parts of speech if we're doing an exercise for this. So now you can see nouns have appeared and verbs have appeared. And I don't think there's any adjectives in this, so no adjectives, but you can kind of see how this works. I can also have it so that it shows labels. So you can see right over here, it has an N for noun, but I can turn that off so it's just color-coded, or I can have the parts of speech labeled. I have this preset on my Office 365, that syllable show, but I can turn that off, and you notice that paragraph is now all together here. Whereas if I use the syllable count, it says paragraph, and it's separated by these dots. So this is great for poetry. It can tell you how many syllables are in a line of poetry, or even just in a sentence. The last feature that I want to show you is over here under Reading Preferences. Under Reading Preferences, you have this neat little feature called Picture Dictionary. And you can either have it on or off. Make sure it's toggled on if you want it. And what you do is you click on a word. And under the word, it will not only give you the option to listen to how that word is pronounced,
Paragraph.
but it also gives you a picture dictionary of what that word looks like. So we can see a paragraph here. Written. I click on that one. It shows me what written looks like. So that's kind of neat. If I want to turn all these off, obviously I just go through, re-toggle onto all of them, turn off the labels, and there we go. And I can turn off the syllables. Or if at any point while I have them on, I just want to exit and go back to the original document, I can just press Close Menu. Okay, and then from here, I just go back by pressing Exit on the left-hand side. and I'm back to my original document. I'm hoping that this helped, gave you some ideas. Maybe you can use this in your classroom, or if you're a student and you're having a hard time understanding some documents, you can either translate it, break down the document, and have this work to your advantage. Thanks very much for listening.